Go ahead, Coach Jim Larrañaga.
I was very pleased. That IUP team is a very, very good college basketball team with a terrific coach. They really know how to defend and play offense, and our guys did a great job from start to finish. And very, very pleased with the execution of the game plan.
Questions?
Coach, you lost that core starter group, but you're bringing back Jordan Miller and Isaiah Wong. What are some of the things that you've seen now throughout your off season as you get ready in regards to leadership and their play on the court?
Yeah, well, you see, they both had 19 points today. They're both terrific players, terrific leaders, and great teammates. What's really important to have a good team is you got to have great teammates, guys who listen and follow instructions, and you have to have leaders who kind of show the younger guys the way. Was very, very pleased with them.
Hey, Coach, Will Poplar finished with 15. It seems like his role has really grown this season. Can you just talk about what you saw from him?
Well, I think Wooga plays very, very hard. He's extremely talented, and he's learning. He's getting better every day. And he fits very, very well with those guys. And we have really what I would call 7 starters, because Bensley Joseph and Anthony Walker are also guys that are going to play a ton of minutes and are very good players. So those 7 guys, and then we'll figure out if there's going to be a guy in an 8-man rotation or 9-man rotation.
And then I wanted to ask about the 3-guard lineup of Bensley, Nigel, and Isaiah. I know you experimented with that a little bit throughout the game today.
Well, a lot depends on foul trouble, like it did today. Wooga picked up a couple of fouls, so he had to sit for a while. Norshad had to pick up a couple of fouls, he had to sit. So, but those guys are going to play together, there's no question about it. Bensley, although he got some early fouls, he's probably our best perimeter defender. And, the Norshad got a little bit of foul trouble as well, and we got to keep him out of foul trouble.
Coach O, what's one thing you saw today that really impressed you, and conversely, one thing that you think needs to be addressed before next Monday?
Well, if you look at the rebound totals, we had 36 and they had 36. We only had 5 turnovers, which I love. I think if we can rebound and then also force turnovers, if we can not turn the ball over on offense, that's a very good sign for us.
Absolutely, and it's a great game by Favorite Highway, 3 blocks. How do you see him fitting in the mix to begin the season?
Yeah, he's a freshman who's learning, and he's got a little bit of growth so far. He can block shots, though. That was not an accident. He just got to block the shot without fouling.
Absolutely. Sorry.
What are some of the things you've seen from Norshad, and how do you think he's going to contribute throughout the season and help this team?
Well, Norshad is a tremendous athlete, and you can see his ability to score around the basket and ability to rebound and block shots. So tonight he ended up with 10 points, 2 steals, and 2 blocks in 23 minutes. So he's a very productive player at both ends of the court.
Coach, your team outscored IUP 27-3, I think, on fast break points. Do you expect your transition offense to be a bread and butter, I guess, early on?
Well, we have 5 guys who have scored a lot of points during the course of their career. Jordan Miller has over 1,200. Isaiah Wong has over 1,200. Norshad has over 800. Nigel has over 800. And Anthony Walker has over 500. So if you just look at that core group in terms of point production, now you add Wooga, who can score in double figures, and Bensley, who's a very fine 3-point shooter. And we have a lot of scoring potential in those 7 guys.
Anything else for Coach Al?
Coach, last question. You guys made it to the Elite 8 last season, and I know we're still far away from that, but how do you get this team ready to be able to get those where you guys need to be in order in ACC play? What's the mentality heading into this season to be able to pass that accomplishment?
Well, first of all, we play in perhaps the best basketball league in the country. And I think we're very good, but the teams in our league are also excellent. North Carolina's picked preseason #1. Duke is in the top 10. You got Virginia and Florida State, and there's so many good teams, Notre Dame. So what we need to do to prepare for that is do what we did today. Take the game plan and execute it, and then figure out what things we've got to improve on.
Last question from Luke.
And then I just wanted to ask about Nigel Pack and how he's really been adjusting to the position of playing point guard again.
Yeah, I think Nigel is very, very comfortable, very, very confident, and I'm very, very confident in him. I think he did a terrific job today. He ended up with 11 points. He missed some early shots, and he was only 1 for 7 from 3 today. But I think he's going to make a lot of three-point shots. He's just a terrific shooter.